Bueno, buenos días. Vamos a dar unos minutitos por si alguien más ingresa y damos inicio al webinar de hoy. Bueno, buenos días a todas y todos. Desde la Unidad de Cooperación les damos la bienvenida a esta instancia que viene de un ciclo que inició este lunes pasado para conocer las oportunidades para realizar maestrías y doctorados en el exterior. Les contamos que más allá de toda la información que van a encontrar en la página web de la agencia, que les recomendamos siempre revisen, las postulaciones a las maestrías y a los doctorados se hacen online a través de un formulario en la página de la agencia. Para el caso de las maestrías es necesario que estén dentro de alguno de los convenios y que además tengan realizado el trámite de inscripción a la misma en la universidad. Y para el caso de los doctorados, no lo dice allí, la lista de las universidades no es exhaustiva, solo la de la página, sino que puede ser a cualquier otra universidad dentro de las áreas estratégicas de la agencia. Y bueno, por ahí. La diferencia entre que el doctorado tenga o no convenio con la agencia radica en algunos beneficios, como por ejemplo, algún otro descuento en la matrícula, o inclusión de seguro, o de un tratamiento especial dentro de la universidad como un estudiante nacional. Y después la beca en sí, lo que cubre, o sus rubros, son la matrícula, el pasaje, una manutención y el seguro de salud. Nada, les recomendamos nuevamente tener en cuenta tanto esto como las bases del Sistema Nacional de Becas que están disponibles en la web de la agencia. En el día de hoy nos acompañan los representantes de 4 instituciones, de EDUFI, de Finlandia, para doctorados. Nos acompañan Samuli Repo y Päivi Jokinen, de la Universidad de Eastern Finland, con el que tenemos convenios para maestrías y doctorados. Nos acompaña Ana Jetsu, después de la Universidad de Lund, de Suecia, que tenemos un convenio de maestrías. Nos acompaña María Lindrad, y finalmente el consorcio CALDO, de Canadá, con el que hay disponibles maestrías y doctorados. Nos acompaña Silvana Díaz. Les dejamos los contactos, tanto de la unidad de cooperación como de la unidad de becas, para que evacúen cualquier duda que tengan a través de nosotros. Esto va a quedar también en la página de la agencia para que ustedes puedan consultar. Bueno, y ahora sí, Samuli, the word is yours and you can start.
Thank you very much. I'll just start sharing my screen first. There we go. And back. Can everybody see this? It's okay.
Yeah, it is great.
Okay, thanks. All right, so I'm going to talk about master's and doctoral studies in Finland in a very brief fashion, what our higher education institutions are like, and so on. And then my colleague, Ms. Päivi Jokinen, will tell a bit more in detail about the EDUFI doctoral fellowships. So my name is Mr. Samuli Repo, and I come from the Finnish National Agency for Education. I represent Study in Finland, who provides advisory services for everybody who wants to study at Finnish universities. So welcome to Finland. As you know, Finland is rather situated in the northern hemisphere. So whereas you probably have midsummer now going on there in Uruguay, we are in midwinter waiting for Christmas, and there is snow outside and -10 at the moment approximately. So it's a slightly different world. About the higher education system in Finland, we have 2 different kinds of universities, so 2 complementary sectors of higher education. We have 13 academic universities, and then we have 22 universities of applied sciences. And I hear you ask, what is the difference? Well, the universities are sort of traditional academic universities or arts and science research universities. They offer, well, of course, they also offer bachelor's level degrees, but mainly they offer master's and doctoral level options in English. Whereas the universities of applied sciences, or UAS in short, they are also higher education institutions, but more professionally or vocationally oriented. So they mainly offer bachelor's degrees in English, but they do also have some masters available in English. A big difference is that these universities of applied sciences masters are targeted for those who are already in the working life. So in order to apply for the UAS masters, you need to have at least 2 years of relevant work experience after your bachelor's. And another important thing to notice is that these UAS institutions do not offer doctoral degrees. So doctoral studies are only available at the arts and science research universities. First, briefly about master's admissions. There are currently more than 400 different English taught master's programs available in Finland altogether. Plus 300 of those are available at the universities, and around 100 are at the UAS. The university master's degree usually takes 2 years to complete, whereas the University of Applied Sciences master's is slightly shorter, 1 year or 1.5 years. But both of these types of masters can be searched for and applied to at the national application portal studyinfo.fi, where you can search for courses as well and submit the applications when the application period is on. Application to these masters is usually between December and January for September entry. So this is the most common time when they have admissions open. But there are some individual exceptions. Some master's programs may have rolling admission, or it could start a bit earlier or continue beyond January. It depends really on the university. So it's very important to check with the university that you are interested in. And for example, my colleague from University of Eastern Finland, who is going to be after the study in Finland presentation, will probably tell when you can apply for their master's programs. Tuition fees are charged in all these English taught masters from non-EU students, and they can be up to 80,000 euros per year. Some of them can be a bit more, bit less than 18,000 euros. But it's also worth remembering that the universities always offer scholarships for those students who have been admitted to these fee charging programs. So you can also apply for a scholarship from the university. Detailed information you can find on these master's programs either through that studyinfo.fi portal, or then you can visit the university's own websites, and you can handily find all the universities listed and linked to on our studyinfinland.fi site. You just go to the section universities, and there you'll have the complete collection, so to speak. Then briefly about the doctoral admissions. As I mentioned, doctoral studies are only available at the universities, not these UAS institutions. On doctoral level, there are no tuition fees, regardless of your nationality. So it's kind of free to study for a doctoral degree. The application process is slightly different, although you can actually search for some doctoral programs from the studyinfo.fi website. You can also, I mean, it's easier for you to go to the individual universities' websites and find the information there. And again, we have gathered all those doctoral admissions info pages of the individual universities to our website. So you go to studyinfinland.fi admissions and doctoral admissions, and then you can click yourself to each and every university's doctoral admissions info site. Applications usually make directly to the university. So there's again a big variation in the timetable requirements and procedures. So you always have to check with the university that you apply to. There's also a handy additional website that you can maybe find useful. It's called research.fi, where you can find different kind of information about the scientific research conducted at Finnish universities. So that's briefly about the admissions. One important thing to bear in mind is that if you are admitted to master studies or doctoral studies in Finland, then you will need to apply for a residence permit, because if your studies in Finland last more than 3 months, then a simple visitor visa wouldn't be enough. But good news is that you can nowadays get this student residence permit for the whole duration of your studies usually. Similar option is also planned for doctoral level students, but this is not yet, we don't exactly know what the timetable is. Maybe sometime next year, but that's what I put to be announced there. So it depends. And in addition to this residence permit, you can also apply for a 2-year post-graduation permit. So after you have graduated, you can stay in Finland for 2 years to look for work or to start a business. And the important thing here is that you should start your residence permit process as soon as you have been admitted to university, whether it's for master's or doctoral, because the process can take some time and you don't want to miss your study start. So that's why it's important to start the permit as soon as you have the admission letter. More information about the permits can be found on the Finnish Immigration Service website. It's that migri.fi, and then you can turn to your local Finnish diplomatic mission, either in your country or in a near country near you. Very briefly about scholarships. As I mentioned, scholarships are also available for master studies. These scholarships are offered by the universities. They usually cover the tuition fee, either completely or in part. For university masters, there is also a specific Finland scholarship program that also includes a relocation grant. And this you also apply directly from the university. And in most cases, you apply for the scholarship at the same time when you apply for admission. So check the admission details and the scholarship details with the university that you would like to do your master's at. On doctoral level, there are no tuition fees, so the funding options on doctoral level mainly concentrate on covering your living costs. So the universities offer their own scholarships and grants possibly. Then there are different grant awarding foundations, maybe in your field of scientific research, for example. Also, the universities can offer paid doctoral positions. And these you can find information on by contacting the university of your choice. But there is also one option, which is a national scholarship program, and that's called the EDUFI fellowships. And now I think I'll let my colleague Päivi tell about this. Päivi, you're welcome. I will change the slides for you. Here you go.
Thank you, Samuli. I am Päivi Jokinen, and I am responsible for this EDUFI fellowship program, which is sort of startup money for those students who are coming to Finland to do their PhD or a double degree. We sometimes also finance some visiting researchers who are doing their PhD at the foreign university, and that means at any other country than Finland. And this program is open for all nationalities except for us Finns, and it's open for all fields of science. And the first step when applying for these grants is, of course, be in contact with the university you are interested in and trying to find a research group you wish to join, since the applicant is always the representative of the department of the Finnish university, and usually it is the Finnish PhD supervisor. And this, can you change the slide? The scholarship is from 3 to 12 months for those who are doing their PhD at the Finnish university or double degree, and visiting PhD students can have 3 to 6 months. And our primary target group are those who are doing their PhD at the Finnish university, and there are some, it is said in a website that with compelling reasons can be awarded scholarships for visiting PhD students, and in practice these good grounds for getting the scholarship could be, for example, existing international cooperation or starting a new one, or that in Finland you can find equipment or samples or some other material you are not probably available to use in at your home university, or of course some if you are interested in Finnish language or culture or architecture or something like this. So they are very different reasons, and imagination is the limit. So in all fields these grounds are very different. We don't have any deadlines. We have a rolling deadline, and we have around 10 decision meetings per year, so practically almost every month except in summer. So these applications can be submitted at any time, and we are processing them all the time and try to make the decisions as fast as we can. The normal time at the moment is around 2 to 3 months. In summertime, it may take longer, but we advise to apply 5 months before the start of the scholarship period, because you usually need the decision paper to be attached to your visa and residence permit applications. So this is the reason for this instruction to submit the application so early. The size of the grant has been for long 1,500 euros per month, but we are now rising it to 1,900 euros, since of course the inflation is very rapid at the moment, and especially in Helsinki area it is expensive, and also the other founding organizations have already rescind their scholarships. So this would be in line with other sources of funding. And there you can see the English web page at the end. There are application form and detailed instructions in the front of the application form. You will probably find answers to most of your questions, but I think we have time in the end to answer if you have questions already now. But I think this is in a nutshell what I wanted to say about this program. We have used our time. Thank you very much.
Thank you also on my behalf, and thank you for your attention. And you're welcome to join us in Finland, and you'll find out more if you come to our website, studyinfinland.fi. You'll also find us on social media, and our email is easily found on our website, and you can contact us also through social media. So thank you for your attention, and welcome to Finland.
Muchas gracias, Samuel y Repo. Thank you very much, Samuel and Päivi. Ahora vamos a conocer la propuesta de la Universidad de Eastern Finland. No les mencioné, pero tenemos un espacio de preguntas y respuestas para que lo puedan utilizar y todas serán contestadas al final de la sesión. También pueden hacerlas a través del chat. So now, Anna, whenever you want to start.
Sure, thanks. Thank you, Anni, for organizing this event. And I think Samuel's and Päivi's presentation gave me a very good ground to proceed with my presentation. So my name is Anna. I come from the University of Eastern Finland. And in the beginning of this presentation, I have a short video for you that will take approximately 1 minute. All right, that was a short introduction of our video. I will continue with my presentation. So, like it was mentioned in the video, University of Eastern Finland, we operate in 2 campus cities in Finland. So in the city of Joensuu and in the city of Kuopio. And we are home for almost or over 1,000 international degree students. And then something about our campus city. So the campus city of Joensuu, the campus what we have here is home for 9,000 UF students. And in fact, every 3rd resident in the city of Joensuu is a student. This photo is taken from the city center. And as you can see, this campus is located in the Lakeland area of Finland. The second campus city is the city of Kuopio. The city itself is a bit bigger than the city of Joensuu, but the campus there is slightly smaller, so that's home for close to 7,000 UF students. Like it was mentioned in the video, that Finland has been the happiest country in the world, and there was a survey that the happiest people in Finland, they live in the city of Kuopio. So one could say that the happiest people in entire world, they live in our campus city. The University of Eastern Finland is Finland's most multidisciplinary university. We offer education in all levels, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral. Today, I will focus on master's, and I will also go through a bit our doctoral school. But first, about our international master's degree programs. I have a quite long list here about the programs, what we offer. I'm not going through these in detail, but I can shortly just say that UEF offers master's education in business and tourism, education, forest sciences, humanities, for example, linguistics, health sciences, law, natural sciences, and social sciences. You can see the campus city in the middle, and on the right-hand side, there is the tuition fee and the tuition waiver, what we can grant for these programs. The application period is just around the corner. It will start 4th of January for our bachelor's and master's degree programs. So for the master's degree programs, what you must have is the bachelor's degree, which is suitable for the program you intend to apply for. You must prove your English language skills when applying, and then there is, of course, a selection process for the master's programs. We say that our programs are international programs, and that means that the teaching language in these programs is English, and that is the reason why we test your English skills. The University of Eastern Finland is ranked among the world's finest universities. So in rankings, we are within the best 2%.
Bueno, creo que Ana tuvo un problema de conexión. Capaz que la esperamos y podemos seguir con María de la Universidad de Lund. María, do you want to continue your presentation?
Sure, I can jump in.
I think Anna had connection trouble, so we wait for her.
Okay, yeah, sure, I can jump in and then
Great,
Anna,
thank you very much.
If she works it out. I think she's back though.
She's back, okay.
Oh.
Anna?
What was the last slide you heard?
You were talking about the campuses. Then
okay, so
you went a little bit further. Share it with us.
I think she was talking about the application period, the slide with the application period, maybe.
This one. Okay, sorry.
Don't worry.
I had some issue with the internet connection. Sorry for that. But yeah, UEF offers master's education in business and tourism, education, forest sciences, humanities, for example, linguistics, health sciences, law, natural sciences, and social
Anna?
sciences.
Sorry, Anna, you are not sharing your screen, so we can see the slides.
Okay, so
sorry for the interruption.
That's all right. Good that you said that. Do you see that now?
Yes,
Yes,
we've seen
perfect.
like double.
You must say select full screen or presentation mode. I don't know.
Yeah, I will try it again. Maybe now.
Now try the full screen. It's great.
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry, I had issues with the internet connection. I didn't understand that I wasn't online because I'm sharing my screen. So sorry for that. So this is the list of our master's degree programs. You can see the campus city in the middle and the tuition fee and the tuition waiver on the right-hand side. So for the master's, what you need is a bachelor's degree, which is suitable for the field you wish to apply for. You must prove your English language skills when applying, and of course there is a selection process for the master's degree programs. The application period is just around the corner, so it will start 4th of January. University of Eastern Finland is ranked among the world's finest universities, so we are globally within the best 2%. We are Finland's most multidisciplinary university with nearly 30 international degree programs. And we award scholarship grants for students who arrive to Finland outside of the European Union and who are liable to pay for tuition. So at University of Eastern Finland, we can offer tuition waiver for all students who arrive here outside of the European Union or European Economical Area. We have Finland scholarship, but study in Finland mentioned earlier for top academic students. So that is 100% tuition waiver and 5,000 euros relocation grant. And then we have some special scholarships in our Erasmus Mundus or joint degree programs. And we are University of Eastern Finland, so our objective is to offer high-level research, which is seeking interdisciplinary solutions to global challenges. This photo is taken from the Colli National Park, which is just like 1 hour drive from our campus city of Joensuu. And like I mentioned, this is the summertime in Finland. The application period is super close, so it's just a few weeks, starting 4th of January 23. And then just one slide about our doctoral school. So we offer 13 doctoral programs. And at our university, when you apply for a study right for our doctoral school, you must have a signed commitment from a supervisor and a research plan. And you can search for the supervisor via UEF website. And of course, we'll be also pleased to help you with that one. And here are our contact details, so uef.fi and student recruiting at uef.fi. Thank you, and I will check if you have any questions in the chat or Q&A, and I'll be there to answer to those questions. And sorry about the technical issue, what I had. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ana. Ahora sí nos movemos hacia la Universidad de Lund. María, now, yes, the word is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. I am going to share my screen as well and full screen. Hope that works for everyone.
Yes,
so thank you. Okay. My name is Maria Lindblad, and I work at Lund University with international marketing and recruitment, and especially with Latin America. A warm welcome to everyone. So we're going to shift country now and move over to Sweden. And I'm going to start by showing a little bit where we are located. So Lund University is in the south, in the southern part of Sweden, in an area called the Greater Copenhagen area. And this area is shared between Sweden and our neighboring country, Denmark. And in this region, you will find around 4 million inhabitants and tens of thousands of students and researchers, science parks, and higher education institutions as well. So it's a very dynamic region, both culturally and in terms of innovation and research. We are a part of that with our 3 campuses that we have in the area. Some numbers about Lund University. We were founded in 1666. We have 46,000 students, many of which are international, which I will get to in a moment. We have around 8,400 staff members, 9 faculties, and 275 study programs across all areas. Some other facts about the university: we are ranked among the top 100 in the world in the global rankings, and we are also the most popular choice for international students who are coming to study in Sweden. As I mentioned already, we have a very international environment here at Lund University, and that goes across all of our campuses. Around 40% of our PhD students are international, and around 60% of our master students are international students. We offer one of Scandinavia's widest ranges of programs and courses and research areas. We have a lot of interdisciplinary teaching between the different faculties, as we have been operating in a small town for hundreds of years, literally now. So there's a lot of interdisciplinary collaboration between the different departments and faculties and research areas. And after working together for some years with research, many of the faculties decide to develop programs together, and therefore we have a lot of unique and interdisciplinary programs. There's a very strong focus at our university on research. So even though we have 46,000 students, as I showed, 2/3 of our budget is still going into the research. So it is a very strong research university, and it is connected very much to the education. So students who are studying here also get very involved in the ongoing research at the university. We also have research environments that are quite unique. We have 30 world-leading research areas and also world-class facilities. And we have a couple of research facilities here located in the city of Lund that are used internationally as well, not only by the university, but also by other countries and researchers coming from outside. If we move over to the education side, we have around 130 international master's programs at Lund University. And as I already mentioned, many of these are unique interdisciplinary programs. All of these programs are, of course, taught completely in English. These programs are across all of our faculties. So all of our 9 faculties offer master's programs, and we have faculties in engineering, in arts and science, social science, medicine, humanities. And so it's a wide range of programs. Most of the master's programs are 2 years, but we also have some with our School of Economics and Management that are 1-year programs. All of the programs are course-based, and they end with a degree project. And also, I should also say that all of the master's programs make you eligible if you wish to continue to PhD studies and further on with research after you have finished your master's. There's plenty of opportunities to do that. And many of our programs also have a flexible semester where you can choose either elective courses or to do an internship or to study abroad. As we have over 130 programs, I can't list them here, but if you go to the link there at the bottom of the page, lunduniversity.lu.se/programs, you will find the whole list of the programs that we offer. In Sweden, we have a national application system. So all applications to master studies for any university in Sweden happen on this web portal called universityadmissions.se. So that is where you apply to Lund University or any other university in Sweden. And our application period is open from mid-October to mid-January. So we are right in the height of it at the moment. A little bit about the costs as well. The tuition fee is unique to the program, so it varies depending on the program that you choose, but they range more or less from 100,000 Swedish crowns up to 210,000 Swedish crowns, and in US dollars, that would be roughly 9,500 up to 20,000 per year. And you can find the exact tuition fee for each program on the program web pages. In addition to the tuition fee, we recommend that incoming students have around 930 US dollars per month to cover all living expenses such as accommodation and food and books and so on. These are, of course, approximate costs, but just to give you some idea of where it might land. We also offer a scholarship program, the Lund University Global Scholarship, which is the largest university scholarship program in Sweden. And this is a merit-based and selective scholarship that can cover partial and up to the full tuition fees. It does not, however, cover any living costs. There is a national scholarship also in Sweden. However, it's only for a limited number of countries. And unfortunately, Uruguay is not included in that one. So the main one for you who are listening today would be the Lund University Global Scholarship, and of course, the funding through ANI. And I know that they will speak about this, so I will just briefly mention that with the agreement that we have with ANI, up to 3 students from Uruguay can receive a 25% scholarship if selected for the ANI funding. And the scholarship also includes insurance as well as a housing guarantee. And that was actually all I wanted to cover. If you want to learn more, please go to lunduniversity.lu.se, where you can find all the information that you will need. And I hope to see you in Lund in the future. And I should also share my contact information. If you have any questions about studies at Lund or in Sweden, you're always welcome to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria. Now we are moving forward to Silvana.
Yes.
Vamos
Muchas
con
gracias.
la última presentación. Ah, Silvana, hablabas español.
Sí. Sí.
Bueno,
sí,
perfecto,
aprovechamos.
mejor. Bueno, vamos
Muy
entonces
bien.
con tu presentación, que es la última del CALDO, y les recordamos que pueden hacer preguntas en el chat o en la sección de preguntas y respuestas.
Exacto. ¿Ahora ven mi pantalla?
Sí, perfecto.
Muy bien. Un momentito. Ya, buenos días. Mi nombre, como Sofía lo dijo, Silvana Díaz del consorcio CALDO. Un agradecimiento especial a ANI por este espacio para difundir nuestra información. Entonces, comenzamos. Para los que no nos conocen, CALDO es un consorcio de universidades canadienses líderes en investigación que ofrecen a través de sus programas, programas de maestría, de investigación y doctorado en inglés y francés. Basamos nuestro trabajo principalmente en América Latina. ¿Qué es lo que hace CALDO? Nos dedicamos básicamente a construir alianzas con gobiernos y agencias de financiamiento en América Latina. Y tenemos acuerdos con diferentes países de la región, como en Uruguay tenemos acuerdos con tenemos un acuerdo de cooperación con ANI. Entonces, para los que postulan a las universidades CALDO y a ANI, los invitamos a ponerse en contacto con nosotros. Más adelante les doy la información para confirmar que el programa al que están postulando forma parte de nuestro acuerdo. Al mismo tiempo, otra de nuestras funciones también es apoyar a los candidatos latinoamericanos en seguir maestrías y doctorados de investigación en las universidades miembros de CALDO. ¿Quiénes forman parte de nuestro consorcio? Las 7 universidades que están ahí en pantalla se encuentran distribuidas a lo largo de todo el territorio canadiense, ¿no? Canadá tiene aproximadamente 38 millones de personas y estas universidades se ubican están distribuidas entre la provincia de Alberta en la parte verde hasta la provincia de Quebec, la provincia francófona de Quebec en la parte café. Están en las provincias de Alberta, Ontario, Saskatchewan y en Quebec. Nosotros estamos aquí en la provincia de Ontario. ¿Cómo podemos ayudarte ayudar a los candidatos? A veces es un poco complicado encontrar información sobre programas, universidades, especialmente cuando uno tiene que navegar las diferentes páginas web. Entonces, CALDO actúa como primer punto de contacto en nuestras universidades miembros. Vamos a ayudar a los candidatos a navegar por los diferentes programas, proporcionamos asistencia con los pasos para postular a los programas de posgrado y también encontrarán en nuestra web consejos de cómo contactar a un supervisor de tesis, por ejemplo, y diferentes secciones que les van a ser de utilidad. Por lo general, ¿cuáles son los documentos que necesitan para postular? Por lo general, para su paquete de postulación deberá presentar, ¿no? Adicionalmente a lo que cada programa al que postulan exija, los documentos que deberán presentar son los transcripts, que son las notas de los cursos, los créditos, el resultado del examen de idiomas, un research statement o statement of intent, que es un resumen sobre las investigaciones que uno ha hecho o las que piensa realizar. Y como explicamos anteriormente, esta información, consejos útiles, los podrán ubicar en nuestra web. Después el CV académico también, que es un poco diferente al CV profesional porque el académico pone énfasis en los antecedentes educativos y las investigaciones que uno ha podido hacer. Y las referencias. Una palabra sobre los plazos límites de postulación. Para postular es importante, muy importante que tengan en cuenta los plazos límites. En general, los programas de posgrado de las universidades CALDO tienen diferentes plazos de postulación, ¿no? Para estudiantes locales y para estudiantes internacionales. Normalmente, para los programas que comienzan en septiembre, el plazo límite de postulación podría ser entre diciembre del año anterior y marzo. Un año académico en Canadá tiene por lo general tres periodos educativos: otoño, invierno y primavera-verano. La mayoría de los programas tienen admisión en otoño, en septiembre, pero hay algunos también que pueden tener admisión en enero, pero eso dependerá de cada facultad. El plazo de postulación para enero podría estar entre abril y junio. Una vez más, los plazos de postulación dependerán de cada programa. Incluso hay programas que tienen abiertos la postulación durante todo el año, ¿no? Pero esto varía de programa en programa. Si es que no ubican fácilmente la información en la web, los invitamos a ponerse en contacto con nosotros. En nuestro sitio web podrán obtener mucha información sobre las universidades que forman parte de nuestros consorcios, sobre los programas, las herramientas para solicitar, para postular, entre otros. En particular, en la página de inicio encontrarán un buscador de programas. Se puede elegir la universidad o simplemente dejar esa opción abierta y poner algunas de las letras del programa en el que uno está interesado, y el sistema les traerá todas las opciones que hay en nuestras universidades a nivel de maestrías y doctorados en la especialidad que están buscando. Otras secciones útiles de nuestra web es también son steps to apply, tools to apply, ¿no? En estas partes de la web encontrarán información sobre cómo ponerse en contacto con un supervisor, un supervisor de tesis. Recuerden que nos enfocamos en programas de investigación, ¿no? Maestrías y doctorados, y por eso el supervisor es imprescindible, ¿no? Uno va a tener que trabajar con un supervisor. También encontrarán información de cómo enviarle un correo electrónico, ¿no? Consejos, recomendaciones, cómo enviarle un correo electrónico a este profesor, ¿no? Y consejos, como les decía, para la elaboración del Research Statement, del CV académico, ¿no? Que forman parte del paquete de postulación de los documentos. También en la parte inferior, Request a Contact, encontrarán un formulario de contacto. Entonces, si necesitan más información que la disponible en la web, los invitamos a ponerse en contacto con nosotros a través de este formulario, ¿no? Aquí les vamos a preguntar un poco de su historial académico. Son datos que nos ayudan a nosotros a brindarles una mejor orientación en su proceso de postulación. A postulación, como les decía, a programas de maestrías de investigación y doctorados. Así es que, en resumen, esto es lo que hace CALDO. Esta es nuestra información de contacto. Los invito a seguirnos en nuestras redes, a ponerse en contacto con nosotros a través de nuestro formulario o a través del correo graduate.coordinator@caldo.ca. Y una vez más, les recuerdo, para los que postulan a universidades miembros de CALDO y ANI, antes de la postulación, los invitamos a ponerse en contacto con nosotros para brindarles mayor información y sobre todo para ver que los programas estén comprendidos en nuestro acuerdo CALDO-ANI. Entonces los esperamos que se pongan en contacto con nosotros, los esperamos aquí en Canadá, y muchísimas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Silvana. No sé si tenemos alguna pregunta. Las universidades de Finlandia dejaron en el chat, para quienes están interesados, algunos links para que puedan acceder. Compartimos con ustedes de nuevo nuestros contactos en la agencia, tanto de la unidad de cooperación como de becas, para que puedan realizar allí las consultas necesarias. Tenemos una pregunta de Rodolfo Grosso. For the Lund University, Maria, I have two questions for Lund. What English level is necessary? And if his wife will have a residence opportunity?
Yes, so the English level that is necessary is called English 6, and this can be proven, for example, with a TOEFL, and the TOEFL would then be 90 overall score, or an IELTS that would then be 6.5 as the overall score. It's if you have studied in English before and have a degree, for example, from the United States or somewhere else, it could also be possible to use that as proof of English. When it comes to the residency, it is possible to apply for a residence permit also for a family member. And that is usually quite simple to get that granted if the student is granted a permit for studies. So that's not a problem.
Thank you very much, María. Rodolfo, creo que la respuesta quedó bastante clara. No sé si alguien más tiene alguna pregunta para hacer. De lo
Sofía.
contrario. Sí.
No, sí, una aclaración respecto a las becas EDUFI. Ahora lo digo en español y luego lo traduzco ahí para que lo puedan escuchar Päivi y Samuli. Vieron que las becas Education Finland, ustedes tienen son 1.500 euros por mes y postulan y obtienen la beca. Esas becas queremos aclarar que mientras tienen esa beca no pueden tener otra beca más. Entonces, una vez que termina esa beca, empiezan a recibir la beca de ANI para la manutención. Simplemente aclarar esto, si hay interesados en particular en este convenio, contáctense con nosotros y les explicamos bien el mecanismo. Samuli and Päivi, I was explaining that the EDUFI scholarship doesn't allow a student to have two scholarships at the same time. So when the EDUFI scholarship ends, they can have the full scholarship from ANI. That was my comment.
Muchas gracias, Nancy, por la aclaración. Así que bueno, creo que no tenemos más preguntas. Les agradecemos a todos y a todas por haber concurrido a esta webinar y los esperamos en el último del próximo martes a las 9 de la mañana. Muchas gracias por haber concurrido. And thank you very much to all the representatives of the universities today. It was great knowing you and seeing you. So until next time.
Thank you for offering
Thank
us this
you.
opportunity. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.